Right now, over 15 million people around the world are learning German. And with hundreds of apps, websites, and courses out there, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. The problem? Too many learners jump in, spend money on the first shiny course they see online, and then it just doesn't click because we all learn differently. And what works brilliantly for one person might totally flop for the other. That's exactly why I'm making this video. I have pulled together the best free German learning tools, not just to help you get started, but to help you actually figure out what works best for you. Whether you love visual, need audio to stay engaged, prefer structure, or just want things to feel fun and flexible, there's something that fits for you. Best of all, you don't have to spend a single euro to get started. So let's dive in and build your personalized German journey. Alright, let's start with the essentials, the platforms that give your learning some structure. Deutsch Info, a solid starting point with full course from A1 to B2, plus cultural tips and practical vocab. Next one is Goethe Institute's Deutsch für dich. Interactive exercises, videos, and a global learner community. Super polished. Deutsch Academy. Great for brushing up on grammar with exercises sorted by level. Super handy for self-paced learners. This gives you a strong foundation, but grammar and vocab still can be tricky, right? So let's look at tools that actually make that part easier and with fun. Grammar and vocabulary lifesavers. German grammar can feel like a beast, but these tools help tame it without a headache. Your daily German blog. Short, practical tips explained in plain English. Honestly, a lifesaver. Inthulin.com. This one is like a college syllabus with notes, worksheets, and cultural context. Very nerd friendly. Next one is Lingui and reverse context. Not just word definitions, but how words are actually used in real sentences. Context is king, of course. Next one is very cool and it's called Conjugator. Type in any verb and boom, all forms laid out instantly. Super useful for writing and speaking. Okay, now if you're anything like me and watching stuff help it sinks in better than just reading, so here are some YouTube channels that actually teach without putting you on sleep, which I might be doing right now. YouTube channels that actually help. Learning German on YouTube can feel like scrolling aimlessly, but these channels actually delivers. First one is Extra auf Deutsch. Think Friends, but made for learners with subtitles. Next one is my personal favorite, Nico's Week. A simple story that starts from zero and perfect for beginners. Yo-Yo Soak das Glück. More of a drama, great for intermediate learners who want story with their vocab. Easy German, interviews on the street, real people, natural language. I love this one. Learn German with Anya. Super engaging and fun. She makes tricky topics feel very approachable. Hair and Trim explains grammar with clever songs, catchy and educational. Don't trust the rabbit and get Germanized. More casual vibes, cultural tips, mixed with language learning. Alright, let's say you are not in front of a screen. Maybe you are walking, commuting, or cleaning up your home. Here's how to turn these moments into language practice. Podcast and audio practice. You don't always need a screen. German can totally be in your ears while you go about your day. First one is slow German. Great for beginners easing into listening. Coffee break German. Conversational, light, but full of cultural goodies. Next one, langsam gesprochene Nachrichten. News, but in slowed down version. Perfect for intermediate learners. Finanztipp, Leben, Geschichten aus der Geschichte. These are for advanced stuff, real life topics, history, and finance. But if you're ready to go deep, cool. Now let's make learning a little more playful with music, flashcards, and fun stuff that doesn't feel like study time. Flashcard, music, and more. Sometimes you need a break from grammar drills. These tools make vocab stick without being boring. The first one is Quizlet and Memorize. Build your own flashcards
Hi.
or use set made by the others. Learn with Oliver. He sends you daily vocab by email, which will make you low effort but high reward. German music. Check out Wise Guys, Peter Fox, or Annenmay Canterite. Yes, lyrics helps. Singer Kinderlieder. Don't laugh here. Kids songs can actually make work wonder for beginners. Of course, nothing beats speaking with real people. So, let's talk about language exchange. Language learning doesn't have to be lonely. These help you connect with real German speakers. The first one is Tandem and HelloTalks, apps that actually match you with native speakers. Kind of like Language Tinder, Facebook groups, and meetup.com. Lots of local and online meetups for German learners. The next one is Gloss, real life sentences and dialogues, great for practical preparation. So now you have got the tools. How do you actually organize all of this? Let's break it down by level. Self study plans by levels. Wherever you are in your German journey, here's how you can structure your learning. A1 to A2. Stick to the basics. Nico's Weg, flashcards, grammar blocks. 20 minutes a day goes a long way. B1 to B2. Start immersing. Podcast, native content, language exchanges, and start writing. C1 to C2. Go deep. Real news, essays, or maybe teaching others. Now it'll be more about fine tuning and fluency. Alright, that was a lot, but hopefully also super helpful for you. Let's wrap things up. Now it's your turn. Which of these tools were new to you? Which ones are you already using? And what kind of learner are you? Visual, audio, structured, or social? Drop a comment below. I would love to know what's working for you, and it might help someone else too. If you found even one new tool you are excited to try, give this video a like, hit subscribe, and maybe share it with your friends who are learning German too. All the resources links are in the description below. Feel free to explore and build your own path. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next one. Tschüss.